Welcome gamers, today we'll be reviewing Beatbuddy Tale of the Guardians for PC, Mac, and Linux. Beatbuddy is a music-based action puzzle game developed by Threaks that features a lovable, cute, yet awesome little character, Beatbuddy. Look at him, he's just dancing, he's so cute. Beatbuddy takes place in the land of Symphonia, an underwater world filled with music. Beatbuddy is one of 3 eternal sleeping beings, or buddies, who dream up the music that fill up the world of Symphonia. The 3 sleeping buddies are Beatbuddy, Harmony, and Melody. One day, the evil Prince Maestro tries to take over the temple of the sleeping buddies, ultimately taking over the music of Symphonia. Now it's up to Beatbuddy to stop the prince and bring back peace to Symphonia. As mentioned before, Beatbuddy is an action puzzle game where music plays a very big part in not just the story, but the gameplay. Beatbuddy features music selections from great composers such as Austin Wintory from the game Journey on the PlayStation 3, and Saber Pulse from the game Chime on the PlayStation 3. The world of Symphonia is filled by music that is composed and mixed by certain creatures and objects in the game. It's a very interesting way to interact with music in the game. When you start a new world or level, there's a melody playing in the background, and as you progress through the level, new pieces of the track are added to the song. Additionally, interacting with the environment like crabs, barriers, or drums will mix the song. It's an awesome feature that makes the already great music only better. Gameplay is heavily puzzle based. You have to solve puzzles to continue further into the world. Beatbuddy keeps gameplay feeling fresh by adding new puzzle elements in every world. For example, when you start a game, you have the ability to punch and speed up. However, later in the game, you get the ability to search for sounds that are hidden within the world, so you can find secret sounds to continue your progress within the level. The addition of new enemies and hazards also keeps each world feeling fresh, even past these unlockable abilities. There's also later puzzle sections where vehicles are introduced. This makes for a nice change of gameplay. Once the vehicles are introduced, new types of puzzles are also introduced within the worlds, and there's a point within each world where you switch between a vehicle and then solo gameplay as Beatbuddy. This switch in gameplay doesn't really get annoying at all, it's actually balanced really well. Puzzles are somewhat challenging, but they never get to the point where it leads to pure frustration. They're fun to complete, especially because of the music, and overall you get to spend a good hour for each world you play. Speaking of worlds, there's a total of 6 different worlds you can play through, each with different songs and visuals. The worlds are beautifully designed with fantastic visuals where colors look bright and vibrant. There's a great use of foreground and background elements, as the levels are designed from the background to the foreground, like if you would be designing a Photoshop file, or in this case, a sandwich of pure beauty. Beatbuddy has some very pretty visuals, and like I just said, worlds look amazing, and a great little touch or addition is the fact that the visuals are 2D, although Beatbuddy himself is in 3D. It looks really nice and it helps differentiate Beatbuddy from the rest of the background, so you don't lose track of him when solving large puzzles. Beatbuddy isn't without its flaws, however. I've experienced a couple of glitches while playing the game. At one point while trying to escape a falling wall of spikes, I was hit and spawned back invisible. It was fixed moments later after going through a teleporter, and I contacted the developers and they acknowledged the problem and are working on a fix. I also would have loved to see an instant restore to the last checkpoint button or action. There's points in the game where if you mess up on a puzzle you get stuck and you have to go back to the game's main menu and restart from the last checkpoint. It's not that hard, although after a while it becomes a hassle and it just would have been easier to have an instant replay button or restart feature. Aside from the story mode, there's an extras mode where you can see pictures of the development of Beatbuddy. You can unlock more pictures by collecting pink crystals within the story mode, but once you unlock your first couple of pictures, you realize that the extras mode is actually a story within a story. The story of how a couple of friends at school went on to make a game that you're actually reading the review of now. I look forward to completing levels in the story mode just to unlock new parts in the extras mode. Realizing this, I realized that while I had a great time playing Beatbuddy, I wasn't engaged with the actual story of the real game as much as I was with the story in the extras mode. The writing was hilarious, the gameplay was fun, and the music had me humming throughout the entire playtime. However, I felt that the story's ending was sudden and just lacking something. The base for the story was great, and the gameplay was enjoyable, but the ending was just sort of lackluster. Overall, Beatbuddy was a joy to play. I had a great time playing through the game, experiencing the puzzles and the music. While the final puzzle and ending wasn't as climactic as I would have hoped, in this game it's not about the destination, but the journey. For all these reasons and more, I give Beatbuddy Tale of the Guardians an 8.4 out of 10. For more on Beatbuddy and the full written review, check out gamingvlog.net or the link in the description below. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.